Hey, you guys, this is Mike.
I think I'm Brad.
What band are you from?
Blink 182.
Fantastic. Who are you?
Joe,
And you're hanging with Rob on Front Row Live.
it looks like I'm getting the whole band today in separate interviews, which is going to be a great montage.
You might have Brad like show up in the middle of this, and that's how we'll just add him.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. So let's talk a little about the charity. It's been 11 years. How has it grown every year?
Well, Music for Relief, first and foremost, it started as a relief organization to respond to natural disasters. And then at a certain point, just maybe a year or two in, we realized that we wanted to be doing things to prevent natural disasters. And so it kind of split at that point into the recovery efforts and the environmental efforts. So right now, for example, we're involved in ongoing earthquake recovery in Nepal. But at the same time, we're involved in mangrove preservation in Baja. So I mean, you can check out everything on musicforrelief.org, but the idea is that we don't just want to clean up after the mess, you know.
Now, with these, with your concerts and Music for Relief, how do they coincide? Do you guys do anything at any of your shows or any of your tours?
Yeah, we've oftentimes what we'll do is we'll donate money from ticket sales to the organization. You know, unfortunately, there's kind of an ongoing one disaster after another. So there's always a need for funds, and we've worked with some incredible organizations. Usually, we're a bit of a funnel. Like we're a noisemaker within the music industry to direct other artists and other fans towards what we think are the best partners who will do the best work on the ground. So in other words, when the disaster happens, people are scrambling and saying, oh no, like there was a Hurricane Katrina just happened. Who are the best partners? Who should we talk to? Who do we want to help? And we've already laid the groundwork when those things happen. Anywhere around the globe, we've laid the groundwork for the right relief efforts, the right partners. We have, in some cases, 10 years of experience with some of these partners. Doctors Without Borders, Save the Children, for example, to basically go to work right away. In some cases, when the disasters happen, we're already on the ground within 24 hours.
It's a lot of work that you guys are doing. I don't know how you guys are able to do that and still maintain the massive band that is called Linkin Park.
I mean, we have a wonderful team. Our Music for Relief is run by Whitney Scholler, and we have a wonderful team and a lot of wonderful friends that help make it happen. We have actually an advisory board that representing like different people from different labels, different entertainment organizations. A lot of people really help us run it and make sure that we're ready to go when the time when the time comes.
I spoke to Joe and I spoke to Brad briefly about the new album. What can you tell me about the process this time around? You guys are doing things the more traditional route and without Rick Rubin once again, right?
Yeah, at this point it's just us. I don't know, that may change. But right now the band is basically in a pretty heavy writing mode. We're just starting to really put sounds to it. It was actually what's happening in the studio is we're really just focusing, I'd say we're focusing on the words and the concepts of the songs, meaning like it ends up being so much more about the melodies and the stories, than like what are the cool sounds or what's the instrumentation going to be like. And that actually it's interesting because for us it's backwards. Usually we do the sounds first and then we put the words to it, and this way the sounds are actually getting created to enhance or even play off of the lyrical content.
I'm excited to hear what this, because I feel like it's gonna be Linkin Park, of course, but I feel like it's gonna be a new era of Linkin Park.
I think it's definitely, it feels really different at this point. It feels really fresh. And what we're doing right now is on our Facebook page, we have our fans are basically with all of our social media. I mean, we're on Snapchat, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter. We're on Line if you're, for those that use that too. We're in a ton of different places, but Facebook seems to be the place for some reason that our fans love to follow us. And so we basically started posting, Facebook does live feed now, and we've been doing live feed from the studio every week or two or three. And so if you follow us on Facebook, catch those live feeds. I mean, once we post a live feed, it stays posted, so you can go on the Linkin Park page and see. But we've got a couple of those, and it's you know, in the last one we were in the middle of writing a song when we posted. So
That's awesome. I definitely will check it out. You guys be sure to check it out as well. I'm excited for a new record, man. Hopefully it's something for 2016.
thank you. Yeah, we're looking at this year, later in the year, but this year.